thing. And oh my gosh, her baby looks just exactly like her little boy, and like her actually. Yeah, same. It's almost like when she sent me the picture that when she had her son, which was over a little bit over 2 years ago. Identical. So cute. She makes cute babies. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? What's up, BBA? How are you? I saw a few of you in here. Hello. You always forget. Oh yeah, Madison's is close too. Because she's just a couple days ago. Happy birthday to her. 10 doubles, double digits. Unbelievable. Time really flies by. And yes, I still remember exactly like everything about when my son was born, actually. He didn't want to hear the details, you know. He's like, okay, I'm here. But yeah, we went to see that movie and it was really good. Really good. And Tom Cruise, like, even though, like, you know, he's a little nutty, he's really like a good actor in that movie. It's almost like you could feel you did not. I'm so jealous. Nice. I love her. She's one of my favorites. A plus. Fuck yeah. She's fucking amazing. Yeah, I love her. Get ready for all the fuck. I'm surprised you bought tickets to her concert. Uh-huh. Tits out tour. I love it. I should look it up. I really, I love her. Yeah, I love her. I'm surprised you like her. She's not like Lady Gaga. She's very similar to Lady Gaga, you know. Different, different vibe. But I think as a singer, I dig her style much better. Yeah, she's so. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can't compare them. But that's so awesome. Yeah. So, anyways, but she was so excited. Yeah, but she was so excited. Hey Sherry, how you doing? Yeah.
Hello, I'm fine, thanks.
Do you hear this? Bitch, I wasn't asking you. How did you get turned on? I didn't touch nothing. That was weird, huh? That's an old iPhone 6, little bitch. That's called little bitch. Are you listening to my conversations? My hands are right here. I'm literally touching this. I don't know what happened. It was weird. But that needs to be off because yeah, I don't know. Don't trust this computer, trust this computer, trust. But I want to know why that, as that must be Surrey. I didn't press nothing. Must got stuck. Let's see. Why are you talking to me? I don't have an answer for that. One sec. What is whatnot? Sherry, you triggered it. Isn't that crazy? I don't have like literally on this was turned off. Yeah, I don't want Apple listening to my conversations. But I don't even use this. It's an old iPhone the kids had. Yeah, so do I. That's what's weird about it. Probably one of the kids. Let's see. Turn that shit off. That's bizarre. I was actually updating the phone, but just like when you update the Whatnot app, there's something that apps do that people most 99.95% check is they turn on like sync contacts, contact your contacts to advertise. I was like, hell no. I already said no. And they still do it. I don't like that about a lot of apps. So right away, if you do an update, you got to change it. um, it's not whether you get to choose or not. It's automatic. It's automatic. You don't get a choice. Yeah, you don't get a choice. They turn it back on. Oh, the tracking is the new thing. Yeah. 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 You have to go in. A lot of people don't know that. But as far as the tracking, you don't need to track my ass. Even exactly, they can do that in the background. I just search all kinds of weird websites on purpose, so I don't give a shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you turn it off, they still do it. They literally still do it. Yeah. Oh, so the Mission Impossible movie was literally about AI. Yeah, I won't ruin it, but it was interesting. Yeah, and like the TVs like their speed for the internet isn't as fast as like your computer because of the way it's built where you put the ethernet or the wireless just not as fast. So they're not, I mean, there's a lot of apps on your computers. I turn them all off. We have like a couple, but any of the extra features are shut off intentionally. Yeah. I know. Is it the Google? They have it so it's not to paranoid. I'm just saying, they have it so that now if you use whatever their Amazon girl is called, I don't know what the name, Alexa, whatever it is. Even if you turn it off and say don't share, they do it anyways, and they're keeping all of that information, which is weird, but that's a whole other conversation. Tina, how are you doing, my friend? What's up, Bo? How you doing? How are you? Yeah. Tech is crazy. Tech is crazy. I have pretty much 99%. There's always 1% you can't get. 99% disabled. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they've had that for a while, but I haven't done any of that. No, thank you. I mean, my they should have my middle finger fingerprint, but they have my index finger anywhere at the government. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Hey, shop girl, how you doing? You were walking through Hollywood yesterday. Wait, are you out here? Or are you talking about Hollywood, Florida, with a labubu on it? And you thought of me? Was it Mama Bibu? Was it her? What's up, sister? Wait, maybe you saw her today. She said on our way home from LA. Oh, you? How was it? How was it? Was it good? I love the Pantages. Yeah, that's great. We saw MI 25 today. It was so good. Yeah. No way. Oh, the UK band of Labubus? That's funny. No, I didn't see it. I don't watch the news. What for? There's enough bullshit on it. I already, yeah. So the UK band, I wonder if that is true. I should ask our friend James on YouTube if they banned Labubu. I will. James is on YouTube telling me about his thong underwear that belonged to his mom. Let's see. I'm going to open up YouTube. He'll tell me. Because you know how the news is sometimes. Like, people fighting in the streets. I mean, I would expect that in America, not in England. I would expect it here. But you never know. Got any advice on being a YouTuber? Hey Nick Nitro, sorry. Um just show up. Do what you want to do. Don't listen to any of the naysayers and the negative people. Stay away from them. And just be consistent. Be consistent. Do I have a guy? Really? Really, dude? Of course, Bo. There's another Bo on YouTube. What do you think? What do you think? Probably. Probably. Yeah, be consistent, be consistent. You could talk about whatever you want to talk about, but just try to appeal to all audiences. Yeah, try to appeal but mostly don't think about any of it. Just show up and do it. Your boyfriend is in London, was going to buy me some. And so what did he say? You can't get it? Because people were fighting. That's crazy. What's up, Millicent? You got the weight club. Wake up. That's crazy. Uh yeah. He's supposed to go to Pop Mart over there today. I haven't been to the Pantages in a long time, but I used to go a lot. Um I'd be surprised if they banned it, but they paused the sale. They didn't really ban it. They paused the sale. Yeah, because of people fighting. That's true. But you know what'll happen? They'll just pause it to bring the excitement down, but that only boosts it even more. Yeah, because people don't know how to behave. Assholes. Bottom line, don't be an asshole. That same shit happened back in the day. Back in the day when Cabbage Patch Kids. Like you had to go in the back alley, Teddy Ruxpin. You know, some of these were people were getting like literally ran over by other people. Yeah, people want what they can't have, and they'll pay any price sometimes. I mean, they made movies. They made a couple movies like that. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because they want people safe. You know, a company comes out with a product, they kind of want to sell it in peace, and they want people to act like adults. But maybe adults act that way, like idiots. I mean, it is true. Yeah, I would not be interested at that point. It would be a bad experience. It would be trauma. I would like not want to buy the item. I That's just me, but yeah, I think a lot of people feel that. How are you, Millicent? No, just see. Well, you know, that's particularly at. He could probably still get you one, but that's just at Pop Mart. They're pausing their sales because they don't want. And that was yesterday. You know, they don't want their staff getting hurt, and they don't want anybody being hurt at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them. Yeah, it's true. People want what they can't have, and even if it's a, it could be not just an item. It could be like something that a person has that they don't have. You know, and that becomes they're jealous. That's like two things, but you know, it's kind of the same. I know London. They're probably Americans, right? They're probably Americans going to get all the Lububus. Get out of my way. Yeah. People keep asking about your Mickey Mouse backpack. We should buy a bunch. They're very hard to find. They're very hard to find. Yeah. They're super ultra rare. Yeah, like one out of I don't know. I opened about I don't know 400, 300, and I got one. They're super, yeah. You're going to be like Rick Ashley. Never going to give it up. I know, that's crazy. They have a store here about 20 minutes from me. I was going to go on Friday, but I just was too busy. So I'm going to try to go next week. A couple of people are like, "Can you go live from the store?" I know Mama Bebo said, "Do they have a car seat?" Yeah, we'll see if I go live. I don't think I want to go live there because I don't really do the live shopping thing. And if it's crazy in there, what their rules are, yeah. Well, I'm coming from a client, so I don't know what time I'm going to be. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I'm going to be going to a client, so that's why I didn't know what day I was going to go. Yeah, and I don't know what time I'll be. But I'll let you know. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We're live in La Boo Boo or Pop Mart. La Poo Poo. La Poo Poo, not La Foo Foo. La Poo Poo. Yeah, we'll do. It's a busy week, so I may put it off. I'm not sure yet. I really did want to go because I wanted to just see, but I did call and they were like, "Well, we don't really tell you what our inventory is in the store." I'm like, "Come on, I'm gonna drive, 30 minutes. Can you at least let me know if you have some inventory, like more than a couple hundred?" And she was like, "Yeah, we can't." So I text my friend who was gonna go there on Monday. La caca, la poo poo, no, 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 no. You can say whatever you want. No one can tell anybody what to say here. That's my rule. Yeah. I know you love the boo boo. We were telling each other about the London news at the exact same time. How funny. Did you text him? It's like daytime over there. Let's see, it's 9 no, it's 8:20 in the morning, I think. Thrift Works. I know you're here uh peeking in. Or 8 o'clock. Okay, that's right. See, Thrift Works will be in a minute and say something. Curious, where would you go live if you were in New York City? Oh gosh. It really would depend. I mean, probably like I would for people that have like never been. I mean, I would go in Times Square so they could see what it's all about because that's kind of like a little exciting. Oh my gosh, my friend. Thank you so much. It was so good to see you. Sweet dreams. I hope you feel better. I really do. I really hope you feel better. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know. Times Square would be really cool. Um, and then me, because it means so much to me, I would probably go live from Ellis Island. Yeah, Statue of Liberty, all things New York. because I think people would enjoy that. I could give them a tour, although they're very strict about uh, if you go there for a tour, you pay for a tour, but you can't record or anything. You can't. You got to get permission. Yeah, so they try to keep it really protected, and like even when you go on the hard hat tour, which if anyone has never been, and you go to New York and you want to go to Ellis Island to visit, and there's so much history there, especially if you're like an immigrant's grandchild, because most of us are immigrants' grandchild or great grandchildren. Um, it's amazing. There's a tour that not a lot of people know about because they miss it. So when they go there, I think it's like $70 to $100. It's worth it. They give you a hard hat, and then you get to go into the buildings, and then you walk the grounds, which nobody gets to go there unless you buy the tour. But you have to sign like a photo waiver. You can't. You can take all the pictures you want. Some parts they tell you not to. But I took it. I don't know. I took pictures like throughout the whole thing. Yeah, and like you could touch the walls, and like you could almost feel the people. And then there's an artist named JR. Look him up. Incredible. And he has murals that he's put throughout the glass in Ellis Island. And it's been several years since he started the project. Some of it's coming down. Some of the windows are broken. And then there's like a portrait of a bunch of women nurses or children. It's very, you feel it. Yeah, it's looking at that, it's like gives you this incredible feeling. Yeah, I would never go, out of respect for other people, I would probably never go live at World Trade Center. Yeah, I wouldn't. Because I feel like that's disrespect. It's like a cemetery. Although I would probably go live at a cemetery. I don't know. I mean, you would have to be quiet. Yeah. Your family came from Norway and Holland. Yeah, mine came from Norway as well. Yeah, Central Park is pretty great too, especially at night. I know it's so beautiful, and there's the characters come out for sure, but it's people don't. I don't know. I don't think people mess with you there. Don't act like a tourist. You know, I've walked the streets of New York City in 2, 3 in the morning. Never an issue. Through alleys by myself. No problems. Yeah, I walked through Brooklyn. I did make a mistake to go where Battery Park. Yeah, not at night. Don't go there at night. But it was fine. Yeah, I met the coolest people that were like, "What are you doing over here at night?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just getting back." They're like, "Let us give you a ride." I was like, they're like, "Trust me, don't go over here at night. Let us take care of you." And they're like gang members and stuff. They were really cool. They gave me a ride back. They told me where to go, and they got me in the right track. Yeah. Thankfully, they were really cool because I go, "You're gonna get mugged over here." Yeah. Yeah, they were really cool. They saved me. Yeah, and I went with my daytime totally fine. Yep. What happened is I went with my boss and this other girl, and we met someone else who was like who lived there, but we didn't know the train system, the subway. So he said, "Get off here." Well, I kind of took a little nap for like 20 minutes, and then I woke up and it was dark, and they were sitting there. I'm like, "What happened? You guys missed the exit. You're supposed to wake us up." And so we missed it. So then we got off, and then the other subway wasn't coming. It shut down. So I was like, let's just take a Uber back. No Ubers running over there. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, long story short, we got lucky because when we were trying to figure out how to get back, because we were still like on a subway, it's 20 minutes is like 40 minutes for like regular, maybe an hour. And so it was kind of like, okay, we're not in the right area. But thankfully we came upon these people who were like hanging out in the streets, and we're like, what are you white girls doing over here? Yeah, we tried to give them gas money. They would not take it. They were really actually awesome. Yeah, so they got us back on track. So then listen to this. So I get to my hotel, and I don't know, I'm right around, oh no, I'm way down. And I think at that time I was staying in the Meadowlands, which is New Jersey. It's like 20 minutes. So I got to go on the bus, go through the bus station, do all that after the subway. I get to my hotel, and my boss and the other girl were staying right across at the Hilton from the Twin Towers where it was. It was no longer, and it was just when they opened that area, and so I didn't hear from them. They were supposed to call me and say we made it back to the hotel. I didn't hear from them, and I'm just like, well, maybe they forgot. I go to bed. I see him at the trade. Well, so the next morning we have to go to this trade show meeting thing. They had to come back to where I'm at. So it's 30 minutes by the bus, right? Because the subway don't run right there. So anyway, you take the subway and then you got to go to the train station. Then you get on the bus and it takes you over to the Meadowlands, like right to the hotel, because it's all hotels right there. So I'm running the trade show by myself. I'm thinking, where the heck are these two? They finally show up like an hour late. Okay, this was day one. Day two, they were there early, but they show up an hour late. They said they got on the train. They went in the wrong train and they ended up back in Battery Park. Luckily, they found those guys again. Those guys were still in the same spot. Yeah. So they got back. I think I was back at my hotel at 1 o'clock in the morning. They were back at their hotel at 5 o'clock. So they finally got back. Yeah. And my boss, she wore like big fur coats with blingity bling, like real big shit. Yeah, because we went to Broadway. We went to Broadway. We went to Carmelo's. We had like such a good night. Yeah. What's up, beautiful? Yeah, so she like turned all her rings around that night. She didn't get robbed or nothing, but I mean, if anybody would have ran into her who wanted money, they could have got a ton because she always carries like 5-10 grand on her. Yeah. So then, anyways, I ended up talking to her. Do not leave that money. There's a safe in the hotel. You don't need to carry that. You know, very safe. Oh, 100%. You know what? It just it showed me like how nice people are, how people are just want to do the right thing. Yeah, not me blasting her. No, I'm not blasting her. I didn't say her name or what company. But I did tell her, listen, you can't wear this stuff out on the streets at night. Yeah, the Italian restaurant, went there multiple times. So good. So good. You live in Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't know how long it's been in there. I want to say it's been there it's Carmelo's. Yeah, Carmelo's what I said. Yeah. We went there. I remember we'd go, so every year we traveled back there for work, but you don't usually go live. Not yet, right? Yeah, we used to go there all the time when we traveled New York. Well, my boss was allergic to onions, of all things. What's an Italian food? Massive onions, right? So she tells the guy she just wants spaghetti and meat and marinara sauce. So she's like, "Do you have one that doesn't have any onions?" He's like, "Yeah, no problem." So when she gets her plate, there's like onions on it. And I'm like, oh my God. So we had to go through this a couple times. Yeah. And the other girl was allergic to garlic. And I'm like, why did you guys even pick this place? Like, I have no issue with it. Yeah. And anyway, it worked out. They were able to make her like plain. They made it. We just had to wait forever because we were going to a Broadway show. We went before the rush. We got really, really lucky. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. But anyway, she had like the worst luck of any restaurant ever. We went there probably, I think, every time for like, I'm going to say probably like 8 years. That was like our to go. We loved it. But if you get stuck in the rush, I mean, the restaurant's really good at getting you in and out. But you can wait like 2 hours to go eat there, 3 hours. I think the first time we went was like 3 hour wait. We're like, never again. But the food is good. Yeah. And if you look on Google at Carmelo's NYC, it's pretty amazing inside. It's pretty dark in there. It's like pretty dark. You're allergic to broccoli intentionally or what? What's up, Indy? How you doing? Intentionally or like you really are? And radish. Some people are allergic by taste. I'm allergic to avocado. I've said that before. Yeah. No, really? That's a trip. Yeah. What happens if you eat that? Like, how allergic are you? I've heard that radish thing before from some friends. Yeah. No, I believe you. Garlic of all things, that's tough. Your throat starts swelling. Yeah. That's me with the avocado. Millicent, when are you gonna, what are you gonna sell? Are you gonna go live on Whatnot? But you can't eat cauliflower. Interesting. I love garlic. It just doesn't love me. Inflammatory and upset stomach. Yeah, garlic's pretty heavy for those. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day, right? Yeah. This lady I worked for, she had her own chef, and her chef like is like she was making lunch one day at her house because I would go for business meetings, and so she's like, "Okay, what would you like to have today?" She'd make anything, and so I said like two things that I was like, "Oh yeah, this sounds really good," because she gave me an option like, "Okay, I'm gonna make chicken, I'm gonna make fish, and maybe some steak. What would you like?" So I said, "Oh, can you make this garlic chicken?" She goes, "No, we don't have garlic in the house." It's like, "What?" And then she told me. I was like, "Oh, okay, no problem." Yeah, I know. So she made, I don't know, she made something else, lemon chicken. It was good. Yeah. I was like, garlic. And as older as I get, like certain food, like today we went to see that movie, and then we went to Shogun. I haven't been to Shogun in a long time, and it's a cool experience, like if you've never been, but like I see why some people don't like it. Yeah, all the oil that's on there, just like blah. But your clothes smell like oil. It's, you know what it smells like in there to me? Because they need to remodel all the Shoguns in California. Because their carpet's so gross from all that oil, it absorbs it, right? And it smells like June bugs, June bugs and figs. Some parts of the place smell like that. I don't know if it's but I realized it's the oil they use. Yeah, June bugs. It does. It's that weird smell. And you know what? Anymore, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't really always agree with me. And you're spending like, $50 pretty much for chicken and shrimp. I think it was $42 or something like that. Isn't that crazy? It's good for once a year, maybe once every 5 years for me. I'm good with it. Oh, is that where you went? Soul barbecue? Yum. You smelled like all the food. Yeah. Yeah, and you were okay with it. What's up, friends? Welcome in. Yeah, a lot of people say they get inflammatory. But there's an oil. I don't know what the oil is that they use. The chef was really funny. He was really good. Uh, you know what I'm talking about, right? That's kind of the smell of it. Yeah. I told my husband because he just ate basic stuff. He doesn't like that food because he doesn't like how you feel after. You still eat it, but you paid for it. Yeah. I remember one time, I don't know what I ate. I don't know. I grew up on this property that had a lot of trees, and there was a couple of fig trees. And on the fig trees, the June bugs loved to go there. And as a kid, we did stupid stuff like, tie a string around the legs of a June bug, fly around, kind of stupid. Don't do that now, obviously. You went to the Abbey today for Dragla? Oh, I bet that was awesome. Yum. Yeah, so I don't know how to describe the smell of it. Musty. I don't know. My shirt smelled like it so bad. Yeah, my shirt smelled like it so bad. We didn't have stink bugs in Cal, but we get them so much here. I mean, we get some stink bugs, but we don't see them like you would see a June bug. Yeah, we used to get a lot of June bugs here, but as a kid, we had so many. But I don't know how to explain the smell. Let's ask the they say it smells like I'm gonna look it up to see. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like a woody smell with a little bit of sweet and fruity in it. That's kind of how to describe it. Yeah, it's that's kind of how to kind of describe it. I would say. Do you have Pokemon? I do have Pokemon cards. Um, but I'm doing a binge show, so I guess I should run some stuff, huh? I haven't had time. I haven't had time, to be honest. Yeah, it's been go, 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 go. That's my life always. I do want to, but I don't know when I'm gonna have time. Yeah, to sit for an hour, hour and 20. How long is it? Hour and 20? You saying it smells like June bugs remind me of when I say grass smells like snails. Yeah, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same. Carrie, hi, how are you? I've been good, thank you. Been busy. Been busy. Sable Lou, what's up? How are you doing? When the grass is dewy. Yeah, I just wish I could replicate that scent. Yeah, it's just kind of busy right now. Plus, if I watch any movies, I went to the movies today. That was different, but I fall asleep. Yeah, I fall asleep every time. Well, I'm glad you're here, you insomniac friend. And I have seven more streams. So I'm done. Thank you. I hate when you can't sleep, you know? Yeah. What's up, Joanna? How you doing? I know it's so crazy. Like even like the only time I sit down to be truthful during the day is right here at night. I literally go do the kids' school, get all that done, and then I go do work. Like this week, I did a couple of shoots, trying to keep my mind off stuff. And what am I going to do after? I'm not gonna share that yet. I will share it when I have that stream where I chat June 2nd. But I may change it and just make my final stream on June 1st. I have it set at 11:23, but that's a Sunday for me. Or no, June 2nd. That's the chat show, huh? Oh, I have it at 9:23 in the morning. What day of the week is that? I see all of this stuff is gonna be I told you guys about my mom. She's doing fine, but we're waiting for her to have surgery. And so that's gonna fluctuate the rest of my 365 project. I'll still go live, but it'll be real quick. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. We'll see, Sabaloo. On June 2nd, I'll talk about it. Yeah, got a big announcement. Final stream sounds ominous. Family is always first, absolutely. Yeah, June 1st and then June 2nd. For some reason I have it at 9:23, but let me check. I'm looking at my calendar because I think I goofed up on a day. What day is it today? See, I don't even know. June 25th. I mean, May 25th. Not June. May. Oh, gosh. Is it on that? Okay. Okay, 26 off. Off. I did mess up on a work day. I messed up. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Oh, you don't let my final 365 stream is what I mean. Yeah, I apologize if it wasn't clear enough. Yeah, the final 365 is June 1st. That means that's 365 days in a row. Yeah, 365 days in a row, which is weird. I didn't think I would. I thought I would. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I really am. I didn't mean like to get you freaked out or anybody. When I say final, I mean of the 365 challenge, the project. Yeah, I mean, yes, I got to keep it a little mysterious. Thank you, soft spoken treasures. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I know, isn't it crazy? Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm super proud of myself too, to be honest. When I started, like I'll tell you guys a little bit. When I started it, I did it for certain reasons that I'll share on June 2nd. Because I did almost quit Whatnot. I honestly almost quit Whatnot. And some of you know why. Yes. And so the only way to come back hard and strong is to go live every day. And that's how I kind of came. Because of that situation, I was going to quit. And that means that person would have won. So I didn't let that happen. And I just pushed myself to go live every single day of the week for a year. And then it got easier, but it was very, very hard in the beginning. Not about going live, about that situation. Yeah. But I just stayed disciplined. I pushed myself because I knew that no one can do it for me. I have to do it for myself. So then I did it for myself, and a lot of you showed up for me, and I appreciate that. Yep. And Whatnot community is incredible. Incredible. And I love it so much. What's up, Maple Nut? Naked Nuts? Naked Nuts. What's up? Yeah, you almost quit too many times, yeah? And you know why. Exactly. Yeah, after what happened was, but you know what? It taught me so much. It taught me about myself, how resilient I am, and that really what nothing else matters but I do what I do. That's it. And it's the same for I would tell everybody the same thing. Like I have friends that you definitely don't. Yeah. It definitely did. I'll talk about it. I don't like to talk about it so much. I don't like to bring attention to something that happened that was super traumatic because it's my trauma. But just someone came after me on my stream in real life while I was live. So yeah, that was crazy. But that's it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want it in the chat. But it was just one of those things where you never expect it to happen. Um, but yeah, we're not going to go there because I don't want it to be like, oh, poor D. I don't want it to be that. But it was definitely a learning experience. Yes, it was definitely a learning experience. Um, and a few things that when it happened, there was a few people who were here for me for it. There was a few people that went live and talked about it and were trashy and showed me their true colors. But the people that were there, I will never forget them. Yeah. So, but even regardless, it paused me for a little bit. Yeah. So, but we all have our things, right? We all have our things. We never know what someone's going through. But to almost want to quit something you absolutely love and adore, to go on full fledged, I'm going every day. It helped me so much with PTSD. Yeah. So what did I do today? Oh, so I started out saying it's my son's birthday. Well, now it's past. And we took him to the kid loves flags. Flags. That's it. Happy. Give him 20 flags, he's happy. So I decorated, I couldn't find any other like country flags because he loves them all. So the cake has the Polish flag on it. Yeah, it is cute because he's really into like history and stuff. So I decorated. The only thing I could find is like the American flag, and I didn't want that. I wanted because he likes all the other, none of the like cake I mean, it was fine, but he wanted that other stuff. So I ended up using like the American flag for plates. And then he wanted like international. He loves the flags. He loves US flag too, but we already have all that. Your son went through the flag thing too. I don't think this kid's gonna ever get rid of it. Like he literally wants a flagpole in his room, so we're gonna buy him one, like a mini one. Yeah, he really loves history. So he got. So what did we in the morning? Oh, he didn't really want to eat breakfast this morning because I was gonna make him pancakes and all that. So my husband says, "Do you want McDonald's?" Amy. So I was like, "Oh, good. That's fine. I didn't care." So he got what he wanted for breakfast. I didn't want to eat that. So I just had coffee. Oh, Amy and Sheldon showing the Big Bang. Oh, with the flags. That's cool, Carrie. Oh, yeah. So anyway, so I decorated his cake in the morning because I wasn't 100% sure what flag he wanted on top. He really loves the Ohio flag, so I was gonna draw it and do it, but I was like, there's a lot of colors in that one. So he told me Poland. It's literally white on the top and red on the bottom, split even. So I put that on the cake. He was happy, and then we went to see Mission Impossible, the new one. It was very good. I stayed awake the whole movie. I can't believe it. I always fall asleep. Yeah, he is like it. Anyway, and then we went to eat at Shogun after. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun day. We hadn't been to Shogun in like 2 or 3 years. I can't believe how much it went up. The prices went up a lot. Like it wasn't a big deal, but I was like, dude, that's expensive for chicken and shrimp. Yeah, but it was the experience. It was pretty good. We didn't have like the best waiter either. Yeah, he like took our order, brought us drinks, and we never saw him until it was time for the check. Luckily, there was a lady that was doing the other table. She came over and was pretty helpful. It's really good. I will say this about Tom Cruise: his body, his physical condition, he's in great shape. Yeah, he must like work out. He really improved his physique. Yeah, because like there's some scenes in there, and you're just like, oh yeah, he for 60, 63, 64 years old, he looks pretty good. No, I don't think we have Straw Hat Pizza here. We used to. Yeah. Yeah, then we came home and he got to open all his flags up. I bought him like 10 flags. He got a couple of German flags, Russian flag, Yugoslavia. He gives you the creeps. What, the Scientology stuff? I think he's like, he does look pretty good. I mean, I remember watching him as a kid, like a teenager, and all those risky business and all those. And, yeah, he is looking pretty good. Never a fan. Yeah, some people aren't. I maybe it was jumping on the couch for you at Oprah's. I think people just do crazy stuff. Yeah. I never believe all the hearsay, but there's some things. Yeah. Jumping on the couch. But uh, there's something about him now that I think as he's gotten older, you can see his passion for like things, but like the stunts in the movie, he's nuts. He's crazy. He's must be an adrenaline junkie. 100% adrenaline junkie because he does a lot of his own stunts. And then the other actor that's in the movie, he's another guy that's like under the radar. Isai Morales. Oh my gosh, that guy's a handsome guy and he has such a good voice. He also is a singer. I have a mutual photographer friend. Probably. I have a mutual photographer friend that's friends with him. So I get to see all their little concerts all the time. It's pretty cool actually. But he's a really good singer. You know who I'm talking about? If you don't, look him up. What's up, Posh Salad? How you doing? Maybe Millicents. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I have my opinions, but I have a lot of friends that are, and they're. I mean, they're interesting. He sold his soul for the youth. Yeah. Good to hear it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm fascinated by cults, as you guys know. It's very interesting how the brain works and how people become hooked on something and go through that whole process. I don't know. It's very interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. It's also kind of sad sometimes that how people join things. Not saying just that particular one, but there's cults in like a lot of things, and they neglect and forget about their family because of the rules. You watch them all too. It's just interesting. Like I know people that are in them, and of course, when they always say, "I'm not in a cult," yeah, you are. You just are brainwashed to believe you're not. Yeah. Documentaries on it are interesting, and then you wonder like how can somebody fall for that crap? They do every day because those types of organizations. No, I'm not. In general. Um any kind of organization that's big like that, they're cults, period, including religious and stuff too. But when you're in it, it's not a cult. And people are crazy that think it is, right? Yeah, maybe we're on a whatnot cult. Probably. There's a whatnot cult. Yes. There's a TED Talk. TED Talk is a TED cult. TED Talk cult. There's a documentary. There will be a documentary on this one day. Just trust me. Yeah, corporate cults. It's the mentality. It's the mentality. Some rooms feel like cults, right? You do? Oh, what's his name? What's the guy's name, Carrie? Steve? Wait, what's that guy's name? Steve Hassan, yeah. I follow him too. I've followed him for like 20 years. Yeah. And Chris, I used to read a lot of I just like to think. I want to think for myself. It might be uh what the heck was his name? I have a ton of his books in my bedroom. No way. Are you serious? Oh wow, that is so awesome. He wrote so many books. Yeah. The other guy is Christopher I guess his name. He died. Was really like yeah, Steve's story is really interesting. What he's done with it is fascinating. Yeah, he and I think he's probably wrote several books. But I'm trying to think of the other guy's name. I can't think of his name right now. Oh, the oh yeah, the Brooke Shields thing, yeah. Yeah, what is his name? I'm gonna find out right now. Oh, is that oh yeah. Christopher is it Hitchens? I feel like that's the guy. He wrote the books on he writes a lot of anti-religious books. Well, he passed away now. But I didn't think it was him. He's one of them. He's a British journalist. I like his work. Oh yeah, he I know he wrote that book, yeah. I haven't read that book to be honest with you. I don't need to read it because I'm aware. Yeah. I should read it though, actually. I think I have a digital copy. No, there's another guy I'm thinking about. I'm trying to think of his name though. Richard Richard Dawkins is another one that's really good. But there's a one more guy. I can't. His name is Christopher. Richard Dawkins is really interesting. He's kind of like Steve. Um, I can't. Oh wait, it is this guy. Maybe he's the one I'm thinking of. Richard Dawkins, Dawkins. Yeah. Posh salad. You're in love with Tom Cruise? What? Remember when he jumped on the couch? I don't remember what he was yelling. The Moonies. It was the Moonies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hitchens. Well, Richard Dawkins, but I feel like Hitchens was this other guy. I was watching a whole thing on them, and it's just their opinions, right? And they go at it a different direction, with because they've been educated, like they know. Yeah, I know. Well, I've read a lot of Richard Dawkins stuff, but there's one more guy that's younger, and he died, and he would do interviews with him all the time. I just can't think of his name. It's no, not at all. He's not the person. No, I'm not talking about Scientology, and I'm talking about in general, like cult. And he's an expert on why people fall for that stuff. It's just very interesting. Oh, is that what he was yelling? Yeah, and all the psychologists that evaluated him, like from that were saying he needed medication. I don't know, Posh Salad. I'm not sure. I don't know too much of that particular one. Yeah, he was in love with Katie Holmes, huh? And then she escaped him. I'll figure out the guy's name because I'm trying to think of the um he was in a really good interview with Richard Dawkins, like he was interviewed by him. Oh, Sam Harris is another one too. Hey Olga, how are you? Yeah, see how that went? I mean, no one ever knows. I did work at this house. I worked at this house because I worked in fire restoration. And I don't know if I think it was Tom Cruise had a fire somewhere. But I know we were preparing, and it could have been he was going to be there because he was filming something. And we had to go at this house, but we weren't allowed to be there very long. We had to prep it. Royal Crown Resells, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're just having a talk. We're just having a chat. The bin is loaded with all kinds of goodies, and everybody give Royal Resells a follow. What do you sell? Tell us. Let us know. We're kind of having a conversation about cults, so if it's something that doesn't interest you, you guys can absolutely scroll away. But at any time, we're not going to be mean. We're not going to be cruel. We're just sharing ideas. Yeah. But I'm not specifically talking about like Scientology or nothing like that. But it's always just interesting. Leah, she talks about him. Yeah. I think she's the real deal too, by the way. I had one experience with Scientology actually. It said how he has nothing to do with Suri. She is so pretty. Yeah, I mean, I wonder. But what I was saying, getting to was, we were at this house, and I think maybe he was married at the time to Nicole Kidman, and nobody could be in the house, but we had to like get it prepped. I don't know why we were even called to prep it, but I never came across them, just that they came to go to the house. Yeah, anything different from your normal, and always when you don't, like when you look from the outside, it always is like, oh, they're weird. It's because you don't know about it. And maybe they are weird, maybe they're not weird, maybe we're all weird. Um, yeah, I wonder why, Indy. I wonder why we're obsessed with that. I mean, I used to be really more obsessed. I think too, I'll tell you guys a story. Scientology, if you're watching, uh, I had a friend when I was in seventh grade, and his dad was a Scientologist, but he was also an actor. Like everybody that I knew back then was into it, and they were actors or trying to become actors. I do remember a lot of that. And so my friend like never mentioned going to it at all. We were skaters, so we'd skate and hang out. And I remember one day going by his house after school because he didn't go to school for like 3 or 4 days. And I was like, I mean, usually he would call me and tell me I'm sick today. And so I went by his house, and I knocked on the door. There's no cars there, and I'm like, what the heck? So I look in the window and everything's gone. Like in the kitchen, you can't see too much. There's like a table there. That's it. So I go around the front because like they had like a little 1 bedroom apartment, but the living room, him and his sister had their bedroom in there. And then the dad and his girlfriend had the bedroom. And I go and I look inside, and there's nothing. All the furniture is gone. I was like, what the heck? And so I had forgotten that like 2 weeks before that, I went with them to the L. Ron Hubbard like facility. And it wasn't like the Hollywood one. It was one in Burbank, on Burbank Boulevard. And I went with them, and the guy was like, hey, you want to take this questionnaire? And I looked at it, and I'm a minor. And I was like, questionnaire? Oh, it'll tell about your personality. And I'm like, I don't think my parents want me filling out any form for any organization. I'm just here with my friend. And the dad was filling this thing out. I didn't know. We were going to get pizza. They stopped there. Nothing weird or anything. Just that the guy really pushing me to do the thing. Yeah, really pushing me to fill out. They used to have 100-question pink paper that you would fill out. Do you feel depressed? Do you feel all these questions? I wish I still had the paper, and I didn't. I didn't fill it out. Um, and the guy was nice, but he was pushy. So we left, did our thing, and then anyway, 2 weeks later, go to the house. Everything's gone. So I was like, what the heck? So the girlfriend's name was Mary, and I had very few interactions with her because usually the parents were at work, and then when we all left, they were coming home from work. But I knew the dad. So anyway, I don't know, a couple of days after that, this lady came to our house, and it was the Mary lady, and she was like, she had come home from work, and they took everything. The only thing that was there was like her bed and her stuff. But they took all the furniture, everything, all her TV, whatever. And she was like, they just vanished. Do you know anything? And I was like, well, not really. And she goes, the only reason I have your address is because they left the address book, and your address was in there. Otherwise, she wouldn't have, known that I'd come by. Yeah, it was crazy. And so I told her, I think we went to this place a few days ago, and they were talking about going to this camp. That's all I knew. And she's like, oh, Scientology, they'll hide them. Because she was anti-Scientology. And so she must have been like, what do they call that? Suppressed. I don't know what they call the people. Yeah, suppressed person. So they couldn't stay there anymore. And they split and left her and stiffed her on the rent and everything. The dad did. Congratulations, Posh Salad. You got the awake. That was my only experience. It was crazy. But here, check this out. This is even crazier. So then, of course, as a kid, that was my best friend. Whatever happened to him? He totally vanished from school. You leveled up. You got some coupons up at the top. Vanished. Like it was weird. I was sad. My best friend, like of 2 years. Every day we hung out, we skated and everything. And his sister, she was not really my friend, but she was a little younger. I always wondered what happened to him. I knew their names, and there was no internet then. No, he didn't know. They just took him. They just took him. He just talked about this camp thing, and he asked me if I wanted to go to it, and I was like, no, I don't think my parents would want me to go to that. I don't know what it was. It wasn't that. It wasn't Sea Org. It was a camp, and then you don't have to worry. They feed you and all. I just remember that. It wasn't until later I did. So I always was like, what happened to my friend? That's real weird. And then I started meeting other people would tell me similar things. And no, because I still like back then, like very able to think on my own and speak for myself. I'd have to be kidnapped. So many years go by and I'm like, I wonder if so and so if he's in Scientology, because I knew after knowing what that place was, because it was just like a tan building and they had a couple of windows and it had L. Ron Hubbard on it. They didn't say Scientology, it just said L. Ron Hubbard, and it had all the books in the window. And then when you go in, it's like a big old warehouse. So I think they shipped books. I don't really know. This was in California. And so I don't know, 20 years passed by and I'm searching the internet and I find the guy and I could see his face is the same. And I don't see any affiliation because I'm thinking, usually they don't have Facebook. Oh, God. Did you really? Anyway, he reached out and I was like, what in the hell happened to you? And this was probably like maybe when Facebook started. So I don't know, 2004 ish. Yeah, like right when it started, I found him. But I was like, I don't know. I was just curious what happened. Like, I'm glad you're alive. And basically, what happened, he said, was that he was in school and his dad was like, you're not going to school today. We're going to go camping. And so basically, him and his sister, but they were moving all their stuff into storage. Yeah, and moving all their stuff into storage. Oh, they did. Yeah, and he basically said that like they took all his personal things away. All he would keep was like a journal, and he had to go to this camp and literally clean the floor with a toothbrush. Yeah, he said it was horrible. And yeah, he told me all kinds of stuff, but I'm not going to share it. But he just said he didn't get to see his dad. He didn't get to see his sister. He was not going camping. And he said it was horrible. So he got in a lot of trouble. He got beat up. He fought a lot. But he got his way out and he got his sister out. And then later they were able to get his dad out. So they're like not affiliated whatsoever. Yeah, he did. He did when he was like 24, I think. Yeah. But he like has been in and out of trouble and they harass him and stuff like that. Yeah. But I don't know now. Now I have no clue because I have no idea where he's at. Yeah. Hopefully good. But it was like my best friend, you know? But the always wondering what happened to somebody is the worst ever because you never know. Like, yeah. But he said they didn't go camping and they took their stuff. And he said it was weird. Like, we're like 13, 14 years old when that happened. Their mom died when his sister was born. She died a long time ago. Yeah. And she wasn't into it. Yeah. How nuts, huh? And then like I started talking to other people would tell me some stories. I was like, what? Because I never knew. I thought they just moved away, to be honest. Then when I got the closure of knowing what happened, I felt much better. I'm so glad that he got out of that for himself, you know? Yeah. And his sister was harder to get out, I think, because she had married somebody in there. And I don't know what she said. Yeah, for real. It was crazy. Oh, I love Mark Lata. Yeah, Soft White Underbelly. His dad was kind of like looking back, his dad was like, he was a really nice, very handsome guy. He was very much dreaming about becoming a movie star. He was dreaming about becoming a movie star, and they're like, we can help you with that. Yeah. And I don't know what he did. I know he worked in Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah, and your brain, it's young, and you know someone can influence you and sway you, and yeah, Yeah, but I like looking back, like I had other friends, like one of my husband's friends was telling me like he had a shop right next to one of the centers and they would be doing weird stuff all the time and harassing him. And he wasn't anti, he just minded his own business. But he said he got harassed. If he went there, they'd close the gate real quick on him. Yeah. But you know, it's just like everybody has a different experience on stuff. But definitely very questionable if you ask me. Oh, I don't know her. I know that one. Most visible one. Yeah, is that the same one that like the River Phoenix family was in? Weren't they in that and they escaped it? I feel like they were too. A lot of celebrities were in some of these. Hello, naturally. Hello, welcome in, friends. Yeah, it makes you think. Like, I don't know. I've always thought like, how how is it that we sink into this stuff, and then how is it that we also are very curious about it? Yeah. No, I haven't read that, but I have heard. I have heard. It's like a secret society. Yeah. True. Oh, yeah, I see her on TikTok all the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The knitting cult lady. I like her. She crazy stories she shares. I know. Apparently not. But when the time comes when some crazy thing, when they do something crazy, then people are, yeah. Because there's a whole other thing there. Especially like in is it Kansas City? Yeah. Tara, right? Yeah, with an S. It is fascinating for sure. Oh my gosh, Posh Salad. Yeah, she knits it. She goes live. She's live all the time. Yeah. She talks about her specific one, but all of them in general. Sam Harris, too. I used to listen to him, too. But I really liked Richard Dawkins because he talks about science and he's big on like reason and science. Good night, Kay. Thank you for coming in. No, I don't know. Is she? Is she? Yeah. So yeah, I didn't think she was. It's just very interesting. Man, I really want to find the other guy's name. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is the book. I have a bunch of books on that. No, because he's alive. That's the other guy. I know, because they don't have a choice. The seed is planted when they're young, and they don't have a choice till they get older and they start getting educated. I think it is Hitchens. Then, yeah, he died. He had a major heart attack. He was like a blonde guy. I think he was English too. I'm just trying to think of the book that he wrote that I was reading. Oh yeah, Christopher Hitchens. Um, yeah, it was him. The picture of him looked different. Yeah, he died back in was it 2011 already? Wow. He wrote a book that was super controversial with a lot of people, but I just listened to his argument. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly, Sabaloo. Yeah. Where is she? Is she live right now? There's also Peter Hitchens too. Yeah, he was young. I think it's his brother. I wonder if his daughter he wrote so many good books that I read, like really good. Christopher Hitchens. He wrote one. You could look it up. Yeah, that probably will piss a lot of people that believe, yeah, off. But it, it's very interesting how he speaks about religion. Yeah, I know it made me not live. She's lurking then. She's probably lurking. But anyway, yeah. So that I don't know. I'm interested in that always. I mean, I think I don't know. It's fascinating. But I always, I have some friends that are in some, and I always tell them I'm here for you if you need anything. Yeah. So now what can we talk about? I know it's pretty wild, but thankfully, if yeah, isn't that interesting? How like I know a lot of people in LDS, and they're like they used to like say, "Oh, we don't, we're not associated, or it's not even part of it," but yet then later they came out to acknowledge all that stuff, and my aunt like told me about some of it. Oh, the one guy. It's so gross. Yeah, so gross. You did. I thought you went down the TikTok rabbit hole. It's crazy. Like I would watch some of those TikToks and yeah, I'd watch some of those TikToks and I'm just like, what did I just learn now? Yeah, there's another lady on TikTok I really like. I can't think of her. It's true though. I'm just like, there's a whole other world out there, people. There's a whole other world out there. Yeah. And some people are staying it their whole life and they're happy. They're happy. They're not hurting anybody. They're just doing their thing. Um, you're a TikTok transfer. Is that how you found Whatnot on TikTok? Mm, true crime. They talk about it a lot, right? Oh, after the January ban, is that how you found it from TikTok? That's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, Carrie, they probably know, but they don't want to admit it because that's negative. Yeah. I think, when they start hearing stuff, you swear your sister's in one? I do not do it. Oh, right. You would get lost. Yeah. Yeah. You are too, Amy. You did a lot of advocacy on TikTok. Thank you. Yeah. You found Whatnot from an ad on TikTok? Oh, that's pretty cool, Jenny. Oh, she is. I know a few people like that, and you can't talk to them. They're beyond. Like they're like, you're negative, and I'm like, no, are you okay? There's a difference. Yeah, it's not negative. Yeah, I had a friend that used to invite me all the time to her church, and I have nothing against it. I just said thank you for the invite. I just wasn't interested. And she must have asked me about 100 times, and like finally to a point where I'm like, look, you asked me a couple times, I declined nicely. Then you kept asking, and you kept asking, and you kept asking. I'm good, thank you, but please don't ask me anymore. She just literally stopped talking to me because that's what they teach them to do. Yeah, she didn't talk to me because of it, and I was never disrespectful or nothing. Never said nothing bad to her about her religion. That's fine if she's happy, but like the pressure was unreal. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. And then you just stayed, Millicent. Well, I'm glad you did. Yeah, Indy. It's kind of like, if you want to have a relationship with her, you're gonna have to tolerate some of it. But maybe you can find it, even ground to kind of come to the table together. I know, because it's crazy how powerful those organizations can be to the person that you love, that that's in there, and you can't get them out. Yeah. I worked with this girl, and she was like the school nurse. She was the sweetest. She is the sweetest. I say was because I don't work there anymore. And her husband was a pastor, nicest guy. And she was not very religious, but she was, and which is interesting. And so her kid she went to I think she traveled to India or somewhere, and she got in one of those. I forget the guy's name, but like one of those cults, like hardcore. And she couldn't have a cell phone anymore. She had all these rules, and she's like, I don't know how to get my daughter. Help me. So I like helped her with some stuff, and like the cult guy, it was some guy that had her under a spell. He was literally had like 10 women he was taking advantage of. She finally got away from him after a couple of years. But I just remember how what a hardship it created for her family because they couldn't talk to her. They couldn't talk to her about none of it. They couldn't even get in touch with her. Yeah, also there's a lot of like I can't be wrong. I can't be wrong. And then it's that pride. Yeah. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with if you're in one and you feel like you are, you need to get help. There's so many people that'll help. Yeah. You had to wake up a whole family at once. So you're a rescuer, huh? Yeah. I know it's crazy. She went through a lot. I don't know all her story, but I can't believe what they went through. Yeah, she would send me some of the show me some of the text messages. I'm just like, what? Yeah, and all the money the girl had, she had, I don't know, her parents had saved money like every month for her to go to college. But when she became 25, she could have the fund, right? Um, it was like a cash out finish. So she did get her degree and all that. But the guy took all her money, all of it, every dime, and she had over 150 grand in there. Yeah, almost anything can. There's a dance one. Yep. The TikTok dancers. Yeah. Yeah, he went through all her money, every woman. And then when he got the money, he discarded them because you don't have anything to offer. Yep. It's pretty wild. Welcome to Cult Talk. Yeah, and it's never a joke because people need help in those places, and there's amazing peoples out there. There are people out there who like have dedicated their life after they've been in one to help other people like them that were like themselves. Yes. Uh oh. I'm deleting them all. Yeah, but for real, like there's amazing people out there helping others all the time with no hidden agenda. With no hidden agenda that they just want to help them. Yeah. There's a lady I used to watch on YouTube. She's got some interesting stories. Her name is, you need to go back to bed because you're going to go on a rabbit hole on something YouTube. Her name is Tori Magoo. Do you know her? Posh Pam, number one, what's up? Millicent, do you know Tori Magoo? I don't know if you know her. She was in Scientology for a long time. Netflix, Amazon, or Hulu. I can't remember her name, but the girl who got super famous doing makeup tutorials on YouTube. Oh yeah, isn't that you don't know her. Okay. She's from LA. She left like 20, 30 years ago. Very hippie like. I mean, a hippie commune would be cool. Oh, that's the name of it. I don't know that one. The makeup YouTube one. And she talked about it, huh? And people also like are very open like on YouTube and they talk about this stuff, which is really great because you never know who could hear your message. You never know. Hey George, how you doing? You're going to go to work soon? Oh my gosh, you guys, I miss James. James, are you still there? James came over to YouTube, but I think he left already. Hi friends over there. Sorry I missed you. I was going to ask James about Labubus. Have you seen the guy that turned himself blue? Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube that he took a lot of rip. Yeah, he took a lot of I don't know how he got blue right now. Yeah, way back when, huh? I feel like he ate. Oh yeah, he did die, huh? Papa Smurf, they called him. Yeah, from the silver, right? Isn't it crazy? Yeah, when did he pass away? Oh, oh, he died a long time ago. Yeah, 2013. Yeah, I remember that guy. They have an interview on him. He almost looked like you stop someone from taking that because people would take it. Is this the no sleep? Yes, Insomniac. What's up, H. Buckley? How you doing? How's it going? We're having a cult talk. I should title the show Cult Talk. Documentary talk. Oh, more gray on your TV. I was trying to think of the first cult I ever heard of. There's a true crime show on YouTube by Bailey. Oh, yeah. She's the one, right? Yeah. I watched like so many different ones. Yeah, isn't that crazy, the guy? But no sleep going on? I know. I fell asleep earlier and took a nap. Oh, that's a whole David Koresh thing, yeah. Your sister's now doing the crazy stuff. She believes all the conspiracy. That's a whole other one too, yeah. It's hard. I've got a brother like that. Yeah, all the stuff, you know. It is hard, but also it's like, this is my life. So I just don't, I'm open minded. Thankfully, I'm open minded, but sometimes I just can't listen to that anymore. It's just too much bullshit. So I just choose. But I'm interested on how people come up with believing it. You love conspiracies? What's up, lurker? How you doing? Yo. Yeah. Hey, did you hear this? Thriftworks in London, they paused the sale of La Bubus because people were getting in fistfights trying to buy them. Is anything like that going in France? Once people have been in a cult, they're extremely susceptible, yes, to being brought into another one. Agreed. But they're always in denial. Classic Labubu, I know. And they're always in denial about it anyhow. And I have had friends tell me, I'm not in a cult. And they're totally in one, yeah. A flat earther, which was fine until he tried to convince everyone he was right. Wow. I know one person that I know them, but I'm not like friends with them. They're like my friend's dad. They swear by there's flat earth. I just can't have a conversation with him. Like I want to bust out laughing because I just like, there's proof. Have you ever been up in an airplane? It's not flat, dude. Yeah, like he's still, and I can't believe it. Oh yeah, yeah, right. What are you talking about? The Earth is flat. It's triangular, actually. Oh God, it's very short. Like, how you doing? Good. Have you given any more thought about the Earth being flat? That's literally what he says. Uh, Sir, I don't give any thought to that. Yeah, and then he goes in a little tangent. I did say that to him the last time. Sir, I don't give any thought of that. It's impossible. uh, that was a good question I should ask. You got concerned and a holiday dinner? Yeah, I was just going to go meet up with my friend and her dad. I remember that and when being young, like him telling us, bro. You're funny, Thriftworks. I should tell him that. I should tell him the Earth is triangular. I mean, it's not, but oh my gosh. Yeah, we don't bring that up at family dinners. Yeah, I should do that. I'll tell him that gravity doesn't exist. That's why yeah, maybe I'll tell him that. See what he said. I never had to talk with him about gravity. I know. I've had other conversations with the dad before about it. It's very interesting. Like he definitely subscribed to all those conspiracy theory websites. He's probably getting hundreds. Have you guys seen that documentary? Yeah, it's like what? Okay. Yeah. What is it's oh, the brainwashing of my dad. Have you guys seen that? You should watch it. It's probably on YouTube. Yeah, the brain it's a documentary this lady did. It's about politics, but Amy, I'm gonna totally do that. It's no, it's about the far right media machine. But it's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's very good. It's very sad. Yeah. Have you guys seen that? The brainwashing of my dad? It's free on YouTube, I think, right now. I worked at a college and we'd get a whole lot of weird questions from the public. Really, about, oh, just weird basic stuff that, like, you should know, huh? It's hard to listen to that stuff over. Yeah, Carrie, it is. You have to watch it. I'm pretty sure it's still free on YouTube. Yeah, and I think she's making another documentary. But she saw how her dad changed through those when you subscribe to something, he had thousands of them. Yeah. The earth is the only thing I know. Well, we don't have it for long. We don't have it for long, that's for sure. People call a college to ask general questions. Posh salad, we're all interested in this. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Did you tell him that they offer grants for free education? That's what we need back. Do you guys hear about Harvard? Harvard is now offering free classes for everyone, anyone who wants to learn about the Constitution and how it works. Yeah, free online. Take them. I know, I was thinking about signing up too. Yeah, everybody should go and sign up. It's free. Free. Harvard. Harvard, free. 100% free. And it's online. Yeah, I'm thinking about signing up. I've always wanted to go to Harvard. I could have that Constitution graduate. Yeah. Yeah. They do. Actually, a lot of the big universities have them free. It's if you want to get a credit for it, you have to pay for it. It's not that expensive. Yeah, what's a constitution? Obviously, something people don't follow. Um, I just kind of listened and said it's so interesting until they got tired and hung up. Did they? Oh, I have a friend I've known my whole life that does the same thing, Carrie. Yep. Does the same thing. Yeah. My cousin's a pilot. He literally told me all about the chemtrails. Yeah. Yeah. Like education is amazing. Yeah. Education is amazing. It's very important to be educated about stuff. Yeah. You're funny, Through Forks. Just some piece of paper. A bunch of old men got together and formed. Signed. Your uncle does that. I have one cousin that still does that. I tell him all the time, don't send me that. It's just, send me some other stuff. Like, what are you doing with the genealogy? Where's my files at? I don't care about any of the other stuff. All things lovely. Hello. Yeah. I mean, I care, but you know what I mean? I don't want to be having emails of all this junk. It's too much. Oh, UCSD. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it's always an interesting conversation. Yeah. I have one friend that is hardcore into it. Like she's like sending me stuff like, can you believe this? Look at this new cold I found today. We had a woman a physicist about string theory because she was concerned her string. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Oh man, that's so good. This is me all day on that one. I mean, I don't know. How do you hey Gabby Gay Guy, how you doing? Nice to see you. I don't know, just he's a physicist, not Angela Lance. That's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's pretty good. That's crazy though. Like, sometimes you're like, are you for real? Like, but not everybody's gotten an education. That explains a lot of why people believe in that stuff. They're not educated. It's just a fact. Yep. We need free college back. It gets better. Oh gosh. I'm so fascinated. Oh man. There was poetry. Unbelievable though. Who calls a college? Who calls a college? Who calls a college to ask? I don't get it. Oh yeah, she wrote a book too, that from that lady. Educated by Tara Westover. Just going to get, you can recommend anytime. I should read that one. What was the first one you told me? Oh, it's On Tyranny. I know. I actually was going to buy that. It's on my book list. Buy it while you can. Yeah. Oh, your sister's a retired RN and now she says it's not reliable. What the hell? I've heard her book is good. I did want to read that. My mom's reading it right now. Troublemaker. And she appeared to have a degree and a career. She lived in a really rich area, though. What happened to her? Mama, what's up, Bolt? How are you doing? How's baby? It's good to see you. Congratulations. She's a new mama. You guys drop some hearts for Hot Mess Home. Give her a follow. She just had a baby today. And here she is hanging out. I hope you're good, my friend, and getting some rest. Hello, Rye. Hello, Rye. We all love you. I will kiss your feet. He looks just like you. Did you poop? Did you poop? Good. That's the best thing. Yeah, get up. Yay, we're all excited for you. Yeah, today, yeah. Well, May 25th, so yesterday. Yeah. And her son and my son have the same birthday. Yeah, no poop. Yeah, like a slice of cake cut out. Yep. Always with the important question. Ghost. Oh, I see it now. I see it. Oh my gosh, I've been dying to see that because it never does pop out. Oh man. Let's see. It's when I get closer, I think. Huh. You don't see it behind me? Okay. There it is. It's like when I'm right. There's a little baby head. See it? There's a little baby head there. Hello, mommy. Yeah, it's right there. You see it? It's on my shelf. That's why. And it's because of the green screen built in. Yeah, it is a little. Somebody said, "D, you have a baby head." It's because I'm behind me on my shelf. There is a baby head back there. The doll heads that I collect. Look at your good eyes there, Thriftworks. I think Thriftworks said that the other night to me, and I couldn't find it. But it's like right when I'm about right there. I'm trying to move away from it a little bit. There it is. Yeah, baby head. You see it? uh, First he said, "Did you poop?" Oh, it's disturbing that I never considered that was a digital background. Yeah, it is a digital background. So I have a MacBook Pro, and on that laptop there's like the FaceTime like video features, and I can choose a background or I can add my own. So I added my own here with this one. Yeah, perfect. Ghost babies in space. That's your title, like pork rinds. What is that what you're eating right now? What's up, Libby's? Yeah, let's see. I really, now that I know how to find it, it's kind of like I gotta be somewhere over here. It does it pretty. I don't have a green screen or anything. You clipped it? I did too, but it never. You can't, on Apple, you can't download the clip after. You have to download it right away. Yeah, I know. 7 more streams. 7 more streams. Make sure you guys bookmark all the streams. I will definitely be having selling before then. You just ate a ring pop? Ooh, I love ring pops. I know the time went quick. What's going on? How are you, Libby's? Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. It's like The Grudge. Did you get to the fair? No, I didn't get to the fair. Did you? Nah. I mean, I've been so many years in a row. It's crazy. It's quite. Oh, they're already closed. I was gonna say they close at like 12. I think tomorrow's the last day. Yeah, I think tomorrow's the last day of the fair. Let me see. Yeah, it is tomorrow. It was packed today. It didn't look very packed to me. Usually it's all the way up on Arrow County. Yeah, the fair food. It's so expensive. My friend told me she went. She said it wasn't busy at all. They went like 4 or 5 days in a row, dead. But the parking lot, when I drive by, it used to be packed all the way down. It wasn't. Even on the other parking lot, wasn't even full at all. Oh yeah. I think before the pandemic, obviously the fair was so much better. And then they stopped doing it for a few years because of the pandemic. And they changed it. They also, I mean, I think I'm trying to think I'm trying to think someone told me they took all the vendors out. They used to have all the vendors selling their stuff. Someone told me that was gone, but I haven't been, so I don't know. What's my plan after I complete 365? Oh, I'm going to talk about it when I have my chat show. Yeah, I'm keeping it a mystery, but I do have an announcement on that. Corn on the cob and cinnamon. Oh, the cinnamon rolls are pretty good. Yeah, yeah. I've been deciding to keep that all for the chat. But that'll be a couple days. That'll be like a week. Next Sunday is the last 365. The last 365 stream. Yeah. Everywhere, I don't care where you go to eat, it's expensive. Yeah, like my kids, I said to them on Saturday, was my husband had to work. They wanted to go out for lunch. So all the places they were naming, I was like, I don't know. It seems like the average for lunch is 50 to 60 bucks. The cinnamon rolls come from a shop in Pasadena. So good. Oh, I think it's on June 2nd, but I might change it. I'm waiting to find out what happens with my mom. So that's first. But that'll be after my 365. Yeah, you guys should go ahead and guess. Yeah. Yeah, but it'll be on the chat show. It'll be at the end of my chat show. The one about for some reason I have it booked for June 2nd at 9:23 a.m., which is a Monday, but I'm not going to have it at 9:23 a.m. I might. I'm buying whatnot. Yeah, I am. That's a good guess. I like it. Vacation and you get hired by whatnot. Oh, that's a good guess too. I like that. Vacation sounds really good. Where would I go? Oh yeah, Italy. I would go to Italy. I would need like 6 weeks vacation because I'm a snob. I need a long time in another land. Those are good guesses. Bosch salad, I love it. No one's going to guess that I'm going to join a cult. Quit whatnot. I'm taking over completely, President D. Oh, I mean, everything for everyone, equal for everybody. Hell yeah. Let's go. Doing another 365. Good guess. Good guesses. Yeah. I would like literally get rid of hate. Thriftworks Airways Tour. Oh, that's even. Oh, I like that one. There's that doll head. I don't like short vacations. Traveling is exhausting to me, so I really need to relax while I'm away. I agree. I like a long one. A little summer vacay with the fam, and Vanna Wright would be well deserved. Oh, Vanna Wright. She's right here. Vanna Wright. This is my Whisper Wednesday co-host. Yeah, she's great. Don't forget about the Labubu. It's on the shelf. Yeah, it's on the shelf. Vanna Wright was my co-host, so I would like scan the shelves with her with her little hand on it. It was hysterical. Or my giveaways, I would use it to put. It's pretty funny. Yeah. No way. She has a wig co-hosting. She does. That's right. Oh my gosh, so funny. So funny. Weren't they great? Well, yeah. Oh, so when I went on vacation on spring break last year, I took this. I met Moon Sky Vintage then too, and I took this, and all the pictures had Vanna Wright's hand. It looks weird this way. Wait, let's go over here. Yeah, her hand was like hi in like pictures and stuff. Yeah, just a wig on a wig form. I gotta look that up. Yeah, she's funny. Actually, it was 2 years ago. You're right. It was 2 years ago when I first did it. Yeah. When I first brought her to whatnot. Yeah, Vanna Wright. She's a good back scratcher now. Yeah, she's OG prop. Or Shirley Temple. I didn't take Shirley Temple on vacation. I didn't take her on vacation. Where is Shirley? I don't know. I have like 3 drawers of doll heads in here. Oh, those glass ones will cut me. Watch out. Oh, there's the band-aid I was looking for earlier. Right now it's full of glass heads. No, I know. That's what I just said. I took it. That's the one I took with me. That was fun. It was a lot of fun when I took that trip. That's not creepy at all. What are you talking about? That's a family member. That's a family member right here. Yeah, you don't want to know how many dogs. Where's she at? Where's the little girl at? Little girl. Little girl. Are you here? Does she appear? Oh, I gotta go this way, right? There she is. Little lady. Hi. Not creepy at all. Not here. Oh, look. Not creepy at all. It's not creepy. Not creepy. You like it? Thank you. Me and my doll parts. Hey, Amelia, you lurker. What are you doing? Not creepy. Oh, but if I hold this up, you can see him. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You just got here. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. That's a family. I'm trying to get a clip of it. See, it doesn't clip it, and sometimes it does. All right, now we got it. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Bolt. You're just eating your snacks like snacks sound good. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, but I won't eat. It's already almost 2. Well, I'll probably stay on for like 20 more minutes and then I'm going to call it a night. Yeah. Got a busy day tomorrow. We've got something planned. And then we'll be on stream number 6. And I'll probably, like, you know what I'm going to do after I end my stream? I'm going to go see if the knitting cult lady's on. Yes, something fun. I'll tell you guys about it tomorrow night. I know. I didn't realize that. And then Thriftworks said that to me the other night. I wonder if it's because I have this shirt is like a hot, real bright pink, but it doesn't look like that bright. And so when I look over that way, she appears. I gotta go this way. And real slow. Yeah, I think it's when my pink hair like hits it. Yeah, see it? Yeah, that's, I think, the deal. But Thriftworks is the first one that noticed it the other night. I know. Yeah, that would be crazy, right? Oh, I'll type it in the chat for you. That's the documentary. So back off. I'm the best. Ha ha ha. That's right. Thriftworks. Thriftworks with the plushies and all the great marketing. You guys ever need a logo or marketing, you should definitely contact Thriftworks. Yes. It might be on YouTube, the documentary. Oh, what's this, Amy? That's so funny. I see the little doll head. Nice picture. I love it. What happened to H. Buckley? Did she fall asleep? Yeah, I'm not telling you. Oh, you're asking about what I'm going to do? You know that already. I've said that. People have been asking me for like a month. What are you going to do when it's over? You have to wait and see. Like, I'm not going to tell everybody and then, I might change my mind. And to be truthful, I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do. I had to make some big decisions, huge decisions. Yeah, I did. I had one hard decision to make. Yeah, you haven't been here. But I'm having a chat show for it. So I want to save all that for the chat show, to be real too. Yeah. Yeah. And that's supposedly going to happen on June 2nd. But, hoping everything goes okay with my mom, it's tentatively scheduled for June 2nd. Like June 1st is the 365th, the last 365, right? And then June 2nd, I have it in the morning, but it might change. Yeah. Do you know now? I do know now. I do know now what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm making you, no, don't be nervous. Yeah. Don't be nervous at all. You know, don't be nervous. Just be happy for me. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm not going to totally go away. I might do a show here or there. I might. I might. I know the mystery of it, but don't be nervous about it. It's like I've been streaming every day for 365 days. And now it's about to be something really cool. Yeah. And crazy and exciting and not dangerous or anything, but fun. Thank you. I'm happy for me too. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with my 365, which that's the biggest really cool thing. Even though I just show up every day and do what I do. Some days I'm chatting. A lot of days this year I've chatted. But I've had a lot of selling days too. After I got sick, I honestly didn't have the energy at all. Like I almost gave up. I almost gave up, and I'm like, I've already come this far. It's only like 150 more days. Just keep going. And that's what I had to tell myself. That's what I had to tell myself. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, to go live every day. I will say the cool part about it, going live every day, is the consistency. I'm on the top of the algorithm. My YouTube has allowed me to become part of the YouTube partner program. So I can get paid for my content now, but now I have to really push that so I can make, get people to watch more of it and then actually make some money on it. How much I get paid, I don't know. I don't know. Probably not that much, You have to get millions of views because it's not like when you first started it. But it's still fun. But it's made me like be more accountable for like, okay, what kind of videos do I want to make? So I have made a whole bunch lately. Now I have to publish them. And I'm not doing hardcore editing. I'm just doing it raw, like as it comes to me. So if you guys aren't following me on YouTube, it's the same name. Give me a follow. I made a bunch of whatnot content, which is basically the seller hub. And I've done the marketing part of it, the shows tab, the inventory, how to do it, like a tutorial. So now I need to finish the shipping video. I made a shipping video explaining shipping, how to pack something, what boxes to use. Even though I've already made so many videos about those things. Now I'm trying to put that all together, and it just takes a little bit of time. It is the toughest to work with. I totally agree. Yeah, I have a few people that have modded me, and I'm just like, because you get like one girl in particular, she gets a lot of people, and it's not selling related. It's just another photo. It's like a photography thing. She gets so many trolls in her stream. It's just crazy. So now she has filtered it to be like, you have to be a subscriber for like 2 or 3 years. So it's not like, but it was really bad for a long time when she would go live. She'd go live a lot. It's too much. Yeah. Cheeky Turtle resale with a braid. How you doing, my friend? How was your show? Thank yous for the raid. Thank you always. I appreciate it. Hey, friends, welcome in. I keep forgetting I have OBS here, huh? What's up? We got some squirrel action. You did 100 sales in a show? That is something to celebrate. Woohoo! Double raid. Diane 67 resale. Cheeky Turtle. Cheeky Turtle. Bravo. Wait, we gotta do something special. That's freaking something to celebrate. That is amazing. Wow, 100. Thank you, Julie, for sharing that. Diana 67. Thank you so much. Isn't that cute? That's fun, huh? But you're cool cats. Hey, cool cats. Okay, hold on. We gotta do something here. We gotta do something. Let's do something. It'll take me a sec here. Where's that? All right. I know there's one thing I gotta put real quick. Okay, you ready? 114 items? Seriously? That's amazing. Okay, hold on. It's real big on top. You see that? We're gonna make it fit down here. I just gotta edit real quick. We gotta put that up there. That's really fantastic. Oh, why did it do that? All right, here we go. My bad. We're gonna celebrate you. There we go. Can you guys see that? Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. 114 items. Oh, I don't know why my thing went little. That's okay. We're gonna close it. That's amazing. Wow. Way to go. It says, whoop, whoop. This is funding my upcoming move, so I'm grateful for everyone. Oh, congratulations. That's amazing. I know it didn't do your name right. Wait, we got to fix it. I think as I cut and pasted you. Cheeky Turtle resale. There we go. That's better. There you go. Congratulations. That is awesome. Hey, you're welcome. You did a good job. That's awesome. Here, let's see if we got something good on here. Well, we can always just use our squirrel for it. Woohoo! That's so cool. Now go eat. What are you gonna eat? I always say to Cheeky Turtle Resale, what are you gonna eat? That's the question. Blood sugar says food. So anything at this point. Anything good. Doing a big move cross country. You're moving across country? Oh my goodness, that's huge. I'm so glad you sold 114. That is amazing. Eggs and toast. That'll work. That sounds really good. Yes. Thank you. Everybody follow Cheeky Turtle Resale. Been on here as long as I have, I think. Just sold 114. Love you too, my friend. Has some great, great, great stuff. Yeah, is a fun seller. And look how cute her logo is. Come on. Breakfast food. I know eggs sound really good right now. I'm not really that hungry, but it's hard to say no to eggs and toast. Yeah, eggs and toast is a favorite. She is adorable. She puts up with your weirdness. Well, we're all weird. I mean, aren't we all? Yeah, I love it, Julie. Welcome to the Insomniac Club. This is where all the weirdos are. Yep, they come from the Cheeky Turtle Resale Club. Yes, see? Who has doll body parts? Hardly anybody. Actually, I will say I was like the first one I went out with the doll body parts, and then all of a sudden a bunch of people started having them. No joke. They made it. It was cool. Wait, gotta go over here. Pay attention to my shoulder. There's my girls back there. Hi, ladies. Oh, you got you collect the bones. Even weirder. I love it. I have a jar of bones up here. Up above my head over there. Over 3,000 in your garage. I gotta go. I'm just kidding. Really? That's pretty fascinating. You make stuff out of them. Oh, cool. That's interesting. So do you sell and whatnot too? I gotta fix my thing now. I'm totally kidding. Ooh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I have to check her shop out. I feel like I'm gonna be hooked. Let's look. Let me look while we're in here. Oh my gosh, my screen is so bright. Ooh, I know where I'm already following you. Oddly Apothecary. Ooh, you have some cool stuff. The teeth. I love it. All right. I have to take a screenshot so I come to your show. Wow. That is cool. Okay, I'll just leave it up. I'll leave the page up. Right? As long as she doesn't ride around with me. That's pretty cool. Is that your car? You have the hearse, you have the ambulance? Nice. Oh, thanks for telling me, Millicent, to look it up. No, I was kidding. I gotta go. Oh, you're gonna make a casket? Oh. To be a cooler. Oh, that's interesting. I love that. Oh, how awesome. A 1960 Plymouth Belvedere? Oh, that's rad. When I was young, I wanted a hearse so bad. Probably always did. Yeah. He calls her, yeah, Christine, you got the cleaner, right? There was this company when I was younger, I worked in fire restoration, and I had gone on a couple of like losses. We'll just say, we'll call them losses for crime scene cleanup. And there was a company there, and they were the coolest ever. They were the crime scene cleanup. And so they were like, you should get a job with us. You can handle anything. If you can handle this, you can handle anything, because it was pretty insane. And I really wanted to work for them, but I didn't. I wish I had. Yeah. But they had the hearse. It looked exactly like the hearse from 6 Feet Under, except it was purple. It was so amazing. They were into hot rods and stuff, but that was their car on site. Yeah. A coroner. Yeah, that's what one friend from high school does that. She was a mortician for years and became the county coroner. Yeah, it's not a job for all, but it is job security. I know. I watch a lot of those. I don't know what the guy Gerald, the guy on TikTok. I watch him. Yeah, the mortician. But he's more like there's another girl too. I don't know her name. She's very controversial. Well, we've talked about all the subjects tonight, haven't we? Cults. Now we talked about crime scenes, cults, books to read. Millicent, any books? Feel free to always drop them. Yeah, yeah, they are pretty cool. What's the late there? There is a lady. She's on mostly YouTube, but I think she does do TikTok. Oh gosh, Heaven Gate. I remember that one. I remember when that came on the news. There's actually still it's still around. Like people worship the guy. There's a website for it and everything. Yeah, don't go down that rabbit hole. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, and he's dead. So it makes it even crazier. But the site is still up. No way, Posh Salad. That's wild. That's wild. Oh, you did? I want to know what the where the I bet. So somebody actually bought it. Did they bulldoze it right after? Oh, now you're in Washington. You'd buy it to the ground. Yeah. Anytime when a lot of those kind of things, they either do one of two things. They bulldoze it and build something over it, or they sell it and make more money off it. Did you hear about the guy that was renovating this house in Chicago, and he was like gutting it out, and then he found out it was the Pope's house as a kid? Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna, and now it's for sale for a ton of money for that area. I think it's like double or something the price. I'm sure the Pope, yeah, and I saw it. I was like, what? Oh yeah, I've been over there. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, I don't like the Pope is like, yeah, he lived there as a kid, but like the guy, the funniest part is it's what's it worth? Like, so many people have lived in there. They painted it. Yes, the Pope lived there. How cool. But he was gutting everything out, so it was nothing like the Pope. Now it's probably gonna, they turn it all modern or something. So it's kind of funny to see. Interesting. Let's see how much it's going for. And when they interviewed the guy. They're like, did you realize? Because it was in Dalton, Illinois. Um, the family lived there for like 50 years, so it wasn't like they just lived there for a little bit. But the fact that the guy, okay, so the current owner put it up for sale in January 2025, and someone bought it in 24 for 66,000 and renovated it. So they were selling. They had to lower the price to 199 grand, and then now I think it's for sale I thought I saw it for like 350 or 400. I don't know who would want to buy it, but some people do. Yes, some people, never. The sun is coming up now. Yeah, because you're, yeah, yeah, it's 2 here, but we have a lot of East Coast friends that come and hang out and getting no sleep and hanging out in the Insomniac Club because that's what this is. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about Waco a little bit ago. Yep, keep talking about history because some people don't want it to be told. I want to find out how much the guy put it for. I guess they're not. It's not up. It's not. But the guy said he was gonna. He was bought it to like rent it out for. Now he could do it like Airbnb and make a bunch of money. I'm sure. I bet you he could. But the problem is he gutted it out. So anything that used to be like, because there was like all these shelving units, he ripped everything out. It's pretty funny. But 50 years the Pope's family lived in that house. Wow, that's great. 66,000. So wild. Very interesting though. I don't think I'd be. I don't know. I wouldn't be interested in buying anybody's childhood home. Maybe they'll be like Michael Jackson's house in Gary, Indiana. They'll turn it into a museum. Yeah, he's going to be digging through the dumpster looking for the Pope's height, right? No, but someone bought it before in 2024 and then probably they renovated it then. So I'm sure that they did a ton. But they pulled the listing after the Pope was announced, the new Pope. And the guy that bought it owns a real estate company. So, I mean, he could hold it for a while and be fine. Yeah. I guess, though, that there's some kind of problem with him, though, because the owner now that has it, I guess the town has plans to acquire the home through eminent domain. Yeah. So he's to preserve the history of the house, right? First U.S. Pope. Yeah. So it'll be interesting what happens with that. They're trying to avoid it, but that's what I see in this article right here. Hmm. Oh yeah, the price was 250,000. Yeah, it's crazy. Very interesting. So hopefully he turns out to be a good pope. Yeah. They didn't take very long to choose him. Like, I don't know. Maybe I didn't follow any of it this time around. I was somebody asked me, "Oh, have you ever seen the pope like when they choose a pope?" I'm like, "I don't know. It feels like 5 or 6 times in my lifetime." And some people, haven't seen it or watched it, but I didn't watch any of it like I did back in the day. It would be on TV for pretty much the whole thing. Let me see if this is working. Yeah. So what are you guys going to do today? Any special plans? Um and of course we know it's, Veterans Day. I mean, Memorial Day, not Veterans Day, Memorial Day remembering, all have been lost. Yeah. You just seen Concave in the theaters? That was so slow. Couldn't do it again. Isn't it on Netflix right now? I feel like it's on Netflix and it came out right at the time. Yeah, someone else told me it's so slow. I can't watch it. I'll be sleeping. Yeah, every movie I've I'm terrible. I can't stay awake during movies. I There's something about it. Oh, you saw it on Halloween? Yeah, there's something about movies, like, I don't know, the comfort of the seats or sitting at home on the couch, forget it. I crash right out. I did not fall asleep in the Mission Impossible movie. Almost. I almost did because I was like dozing off and then I caught myself. It was like action, 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 action the whole time. And I'm not real big on major action, but that one was kept me seeing what was going to happen next. What's up, Seattle Warehouse? How are you? All the friends just chilling. I know it's just a really chill night. I'm looking for someone to raid here because I am going to call it a night. My FYP is so messed up. Whatnot's pushing a lot of Labubu stuff, and a lot of the people I used to see all the time, I never see them on anymore. You have too much. I don't usually raid Disney category. I have before, but I don't usually raid into it because most of the people that come in my streams, they don't shop Disney really. They want like vintage. What is that? Yeah, they want vintage usually, or like deal hunting. But my FYP is so messed up. Yeah, you like vintage handmade and bones. Thought you couldn't sell bones on Whatnot. I don't think you're allowed to. Yeah, I thought you weren't allowed to. I like vintage. Yeah, handmade is awesome. You better go look. Well, I'm big on that policy stuff, so I would look at it definitely. No one is live in community hardly ever this time. It's crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah, because I think it's like a law thing and post office approved. Right, but some platforms don't. Maybe I don't know. That's why I said I didn't know. Yeah, you have to look at the seller.whatnot.com. You, yeah, no Ivory, right? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I think bones. Maybe it's teeth. I think you can. I don't sell that. I don't sell that, so I don't know. Yeah, I always tell people like if you want to know what to sell, let's see, let's ask Whatnot. Yeah, they have like a special policy for it. Yeah, it's like ivory or bone from ivory producing animals is not allowed. Yeah, you got to look it up. They have a policy for it. Yeah, yeah, you're the only one that can know that. Yep. And then any animals that are protected by law, prohibited or protected by law. There's all kinds of stuff. Endangered or threatened animals. And then they have like links to all this stuff. I remember they used to have a thing about teeth. I don't see the teeth anymore. No, I'm just saying when you said that, I clicked with my brain when I'm tired. But I remember I thought we couldn't have teeth. I don't see that anymore in the list. I don't see it anymore. They changed it. Yeah, they changed it. You're probably okay. No, I think human teeth you cannot. Yeah, human teeth you cannot sell and whatnot. Yeah, you do own the animals. Probably fine. But that's why we say to people, go read, go to help.whatnot.com, type in prohibited, and you'll see. And then they have policies like if it's banned, maybe it's not hard banned where it's everything, then you can search the policy and they have everything written in there. Yeah. What's up, Mother Junker? Welcome in, friends. We were just chatting about all the things tonight, and it's been really fun. It's been really mellow, fun, and interesting. Learned a lot. Yeah, it's always interesting. Yeah, you love the bones, so you know what you can sell and what you cannot. Yeah, I'm sure you look, and the rules change all the time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, and every platform has different rules. What's up, Bonnie? How are you doing? What's going on? How's your night? We're having it. We're having it. Oh, why you avoid TikTok? Well, yeah. Oh, it's all good. We're just chilling. We had a cult talk, TikTok talk. We've talked about some interesting stuff, which is all good. Just waking up over here. I watched that show Sirens. Definitely good. Is that on ABC? Oh well, it probably wouldn't be ABC for you. Netflix. Yeah, it's really good. Definitely good. Hmm. I'll have to check it out. I added so many shows that night. We were talking about shows to my list. It was crazy. Yeah, you think I'd like it? Let me see. I think I've had it come advertised to me because it is on my list. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because I was that night when I was looking, I said, "Oh, Kevin Bacon, right?" Yeah, yeah, and I love Julianne Moore. I really like her. Thank you, Crystal. How you doing? Hey, Reptile Guy, what's up? Yeah, and it's a limited series of 4 episodes only, right? Are they going to extend it? Is it new? It's number one in TV shows today in the top 10. Wow, that's pretty wild. I do like Kevin. I like Kevin Bacon. We talked about that. It's real short. Definitely ends at the end. Oh, okay. I am almost there. Thank you so much. I know it's crazy. What's this show? Now I'm looking on Netflix for these shows. There's so many movies out. Bonnie, I went today. We went to see Mission Impossible, the new one. It was really good. The stunts were pretty crazy. And I'm not a super fan or nothing. But I mean, I grew up, watching Tom Cruise. It was good. It was nonstop action the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, it was nonstop. Thank you so much, Crystal. Yeah, the guy that's in it, he plays bad guy. He's been in a few of the Mission Impossibles. I was trying to think what other stuff he's been in. Isai Morales. Oh yeah, he was in Ozark too. Yeah, I think he was in that series. Let me see. No, he's not in that. Oh, that's interesting. I was searching his name to see and it didn't come up. Good. Oh, okay, that's good. Now I didn't know what movie he was in. Oh, oh, they don't show what movie. Oh, Mission Impossible. I wonder if he did. I want to know if he did the stunts with him. Anyway, the stunts were good. Almost like so crazy. Oh, it's good. I'm glad. Yeah, so anyways, that was what we talked about. Talked about the day. The day was good. Now we're on to it's Monday. It's Memorial Day. So um we have some stuff we're gonna be doing today. And I'm gonna always think about on this day I always think about my cousin. His dad was a Navy pilot who died before he met him. He was like 3 months old. And I always think about his dad. He never got to meet. Yeah, he never got to meet, but he was a pilot that fought for the country, for our freedoms. Um, Serving and you know, it's pretty. It was like a very interesting story too. But I always think of him. I haven't lost anybody like in my direct family who served. That's what Memorial Day is about. And yeah, so if you're a veteran, thank you for your service. And if you're a family, thank you for your, because you got to, our veterans sacrifice so much. They absolutely do. All right, friends, I think we're gonna roll out of here tonight. We're gonna raid a friend. I'm gonna just double check, make sure they're still on. Thank you for hanging out tonight. It's definitely been a really great conversation we've had about so many different things. Um, if you're watching from YouTube, thank you so much. I had a few friends over on YouTube tonight. If you guys didn't know, I do stream over from YouTube, or actually, I stream my Whatnot show over to YouTube. So feel free to follow me. I'm on all the platforms with the same name. I'm on every single D or day. I have been almost for an entire year here on Whatnot. I always have a bin full of about my, like I'm always selling in my shows. I have 720 items ranging from vintage decor, gosh, to plush, to glass, to candy, to toys, to video games. So many goodies in the bin. And yes, well, I know I have a ton of stuff in there and it's hard to search it. Hopefully, eventually, we'll have like little subcategories or something. You're always looking. I'm always adding. I might shuffle it around so I can. I wish I could like have the categories pin at the top. It'd be great. Yeah, and there's always like vintage glass I sneak in there. I have some new stuff I have to list. I try to use all the keywords. Yeah. Um but yeah, so that's what I usually have selling in there. Tonight I was kind of tired. Like every night I'm so tired cuz I go on so late. That's probably my fault, of my own. And I was going to do mini brands tonight, but we didn't. I loved our talk. It was nice. It was chill. It was relaxing, and it was very fun. So what we say? Follow the cult knitting lady. Good night, Millicent. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see who we can raid now because I'm actually feeling a little tired now. Yeah, it'll be interesting when I get myself caught up on sleep. All right, let's see what we got here. I appreciate you guys always. You guys make it why I can stream every day, honestly. Okay, I want to check. Oh, I think I rated them last time. I have not seen them on in forever. Let's see if there's anybody new. I don't do pick for me because pick for me ends up being a Pokemon show, and not everybody likes it. I will only raid Pokemon if it's like a brand new seller and they're actually actively selling something. But there's no. Let me check this girl out. She has 7 in her stream. She's in women's contemporary. I do like to cross categories sometimes, but I always like to make sure to see is it the first show or not. So let me check. Let me check her out. Oh yeah, she's brand new. Let me just peek. Okay, so she has, oh, she's in England. Why doesn't it show me that? What not changed it? So it used to say by their name. It used to say what country. Now it doesn't anymore. Not in news sellers. It doesn't show it. Oh, I can hear it. She sounds great. We can still go and support, I guess. Oh, I see it now. What do you guys think? Pokemon. What do you guys want to go to? Pokemon? Let's see. This one, storage unit finds. I always like to check because you never know what kind of stream you're going to end up in. It's always best to just make sure. Oh, they're doing cards. Yeah, it's quiet tonight. Lots of Pokemon right now. Yeah. Nobody on in community. At least they weren't a half hour ago. Nobody, but there is one. There's a lot of chat shows on today for Monday. There's a lot of chat shows, yeah. Wow, I can't believe how many chat shows are in community now. Let's peek deep into and whatnot. I think it's a category that gets hidden because it has like it has garage sales in it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna check this one right here. I'm gonna check this title. Oh my gosh. Wow. I will not raid you guys into that one. Oh yeah. There's so many like there's one it's spicy books. Spicy magazines. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely 100%. I just like to make sure. I want it to be so there's a two people here that I don't know that are selling. So let me just look at this other lady. We'll raid into this other girl. She has like cute little purses and stuff. And I just want to make sure. Yeah, I think she's brand new, pretty new. Yeah, she has a lot of cute stuff. Oh yeah, she's fairly new, but she's been on for a little bit. All right, we'll raid her. Let's do it. She sold like 1,500 items on whatnot. So I don't know. New to me. But she's buried in the categories. You know who I'm talking about? Okay. Let's see. I always like to find someone new that I have not been to. I know, because a lot of people fall asleep in here. Oh, I found somebody else and it's brand new. Okay, this is perfect. So this person has 11 people in their stream. This is the kind of stream I like to raid into. Okay, and we're going to raid this other person. I really wanted to find someone brand new. This person has sold 23 items. So this is what we're doing. We're going to raid over to this new seller. Yeah. So this person is actively running stuff. It says teacups and more, a lot of beautiful stuff. But she's running actively. And I don't think she sold 23 items, and she sold 4 items in her stream. Let's go and meet this new seller. And I hope everybody has a really good one today. And I will see you guys tonight. All right, make sure you drop some orange hearts and sleepy faces. Thank you. You do the same, my friend. All of you. Stay safe, stay well, and try to have a beautiful day. All right, we'll see you the next time. See you tonight. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, I have my chat show, Coffee Talk. I don't know what the subject will be, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably have to talk about